Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Damian Lillard out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Joel Embiid. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum in at the small forward. Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Damian Lillard. The feed to James. Over Lillard. And it's James missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Halliburton, and he banks in the layup.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Here's Doncic. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
for 2.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Embiid. All free throws good from Doncic. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. Out to the right wing. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard misses. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide-open teammate there.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good defense by Jokic.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Lillard.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Tatum. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And Lillard kicks to Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Adebayo.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Durant, the pass to James. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis inside. Working on James. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Fans, your youth squad.
So the West ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for the East. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Lillard. The East All-Stars on offense. Mitchell outside. Brown outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the West All-Stars. Here's Edwards. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Pass to Brown. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Edwards against Mitchell. Here's Curry. The shot off that time. Brunson with some nice D. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Down low, here's Banchero. The West All-Stars pull it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Curry outside. Here's Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still without a basket. The shot.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. West All-Stars lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Paul George. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Towns. And it's Booker in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Halliburton passes to Brown. And here is Tatum. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Booker inside. He's covered by Maxey. Great D that time from Tatum. The East trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
First free throw is good.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Edwards drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside, Maxey. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Back to Maxey. Brown outside. Pass to Halliburton. Inside, here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
Now, here's Jokic. No scoring in this one. Some nice passing here by the West. Fades away. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
There's not a lot more you can do if you're defending Jokic. This guy's an outstanding scorer, and he can make contested shots.
Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Booker outside. And the pass to Jokic. Outside Edwards. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Davis is checked in for Jokic. LeBron comes in for Leonard. Doncic is checked in for Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Booker. Adebayo is checked in for the East. Damian Lillard comes in for Maxey. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The West again cannot hit. The East trail by 3. Tatum with it, guarded now by Durant. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And that one falls for Tatum.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum. Each year he continues to move the needle, achieving new levels of accomplishment in the game.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Doncic looking it over.
2 minutes.
Outside for KD. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. The 15-footer. And another miss by the East. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Back to Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
LeBron against Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there. .106 left in the first half.
Brunson against Doncic. Ron right side. Fades back. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
The 3 from Tatum. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The West leading by 3. Kicks to LeBron. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doncic against Brunson. Loads it up for Davis. The shot comes out.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. West All-Stars out in front, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about the East All-Stars?
You know, they didn't play too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Now here's Giannis. After Luka Doncic's miss, it's good.
No matter how aggressive the defense is, it is tough to stop the Greek Freak.
Antetokounmpo has gone 4-7 from the field here. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Doncic outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Durant the pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic rising up.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Lillard outside. The West grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Halliburton. LeBron against Tatum. Here's LeBron. He feeds it to Doncic. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Doncic has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Tatum. That shot, no good. Good D by LeBron. And the West All-Stars have possession. A 2-point game.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And stolen by James. Fast break, here comes the West. He is all gas and no break. James caps off a beautiful fast break. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for Kevin Durant. Edwards, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Stephen Curry in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The East also changing it up. Banchero's checked in for Joel Embiid. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jason Tatum. And Maxey subbed in for Lillard. Oh, here's Edwards. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Halliburton outside. Floats it up. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Towns down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Edwards kicks to James. Pulls it from the elbow. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The East trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the third. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Towns wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Outside, Towns. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Towns has got his second basket of the night. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Banchero. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards, that's good. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Maxey passes to Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First team.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
All-Stars, Paolo Banchero at the line for 2.
The first one falls.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
The West making some changes. Davis is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Leonard comes in for James. And it's Booker in for Paul George. And then for the East, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brown comes in for Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Maxey. Curry looking around. Passes it to Davis. Edwards with it. There's the feed to Booker. Another shot. It's hauled in by the East.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Curry fires from way outside. Banchero grabs the board. Brown outside. And that one, good.
Jalen Brown.
Brown's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the East. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Durant. And there's Davis. And it's Booker in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. The West All-Stars with the ball. Leonard finds Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
Halliburton passes to Adebayo. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Adebayo with the bucket.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Loads it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Halliburton. And Brunson, here we go. And Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Leonard kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Durant wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Oh, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Brunson finds Halliburton. Here's Brown. Outside for Halliburton. To the wing right side. Brunson with a clean look. Connects from three-point range. Brunson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. To take the lead, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And we're accustomed to seeing this out of Kawhi. One of the best defenders in our league.
The West making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Davis. Towns comes in for Leonard. And Doncic is subbed in for Devin Booker. A big group substitution here for the East. Giannis, he's checked in for Banchero. Tatum comes in for Brown. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Damian Lillard in for Jalen Brunson. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Mitchell passes to Giannis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the right side. Adebayo finds Lillard. And another miss by the East. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Now a timeout called by the East. They're trailing by 4. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
You know, he's been in control because of how well he's shooting the ball, finding holes in the defense and then taking advantage of them. And his confidence increasing with every basket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Steps back and fires. Here's Jokic. And it's the East with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Looks it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're leading by 2. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Doncic. And there's the pass to Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The West again cannot hit. Mitchell against Doncic. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself.
At the line for West All-Stars, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Mitchell against Doncic. Here's Adebayo. It's held in by Jokic.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
To the inside. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by the East. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. On defense, the West All-Stars. They lead by 4.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And an intentional foul right there.
You had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And LeBron has been in these spots a clutch performer from the line.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
12 seconds left in the game.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for West All-Stars, Luka Doncic.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The maturation process of Doncic continues to be quite fun to watch. Welcoming any opportunity to get himself to the line. This guy likes the big moments.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.